G'day guys, it's Captainoob here today with the two-shot lever action rifle, or the tri-shot lever action rifle I should say. This weapon is from the Fallout 4 DLC known as Far Harbor, and we're going to be making a lot of use of stealth here as we're here during the night, and we'll get a lot of stealth bonuses to it. It's nice and dark so these gunners can't see us. The best they can hope for is just suppressing our position with the turrets, which they can't hit us because they're obviously firing through solid objects. So our main aim now is to take out these turrets because they're the more perceptive enemies that we have to deal with now, and we'll try to do this without being detected once to make the best use out of this weapon. Although it's probably not entirely essential to stay hidden and out of harm's way for most of it, because you could see the base damage on this weapon is around that of a Gauss rifle, or certainly a sort of a lesser Gauss rifle. So while they're in caution, they still take sneak attack damage, so we'll do that. And even if they do detect us, we could just hit him in VATS because we're lazy. Off her head goes. And I fitted this weapon with a scope so that we actually get the benefits from Sniper 2, which means we'll be able to knock down enemies if they actually survive being hit. So taking out these turrets is the best way to usually start this section here, because the explosive ones actually stagger you, and it's a huge problem because they've got a high rate of fire. It's more noticeable in third person, but in first person it is manageable, but it's just kind of annoying. So we'll try and lure a few gunners out when they're nice and staying still in cover. Looks like we've been detected here. My plans of not being detected have gone up in smoke, but as you can see, the damage of this weapon keeps it very, makes some easy kills. And if we can mix a few headshots in there, going right up close to him, we'll do even more damage. We'll crit this dude in the face. Didn't quite get him there. My suspicion is that all the projectiles didn't hit. Maybe one or two of the three did, but that's alright, we managed to kill him still. Fading out of danger at the moment, which means this person shouldn't be able to see us. Get an easy sneak attack crit on her. One down here. She's got a rocket launcher. Got to take her out, get a nice idiot savant bonus off that, and getting that 3 times XP bonus. We'll try and kill these gunners as soon as possible. 426 XP, it's really good. That was a failure. I would have liked to line them up and shoot them in a collateral, but obviously didn't get that. They've spotted me, so we'll just shoot him in the head. Get a nice old close-up of his exploding face, and you too. He explodes too. Now it's just up to this last turret, and then we're done. Alrighty, so definitely a good stealth weapon. Even if you do get caught out, you can still deal the damage to eliminate the threats before they can kill you. So pretty damn good for mobbing overall if you keep it in your control. Let's go find some monsters. You join me on a dark and stormy night where things are spooky, and it's time to kill Swan. Now we'll be getting use out of the sniper perk here because he'll be able to tank so many of my bullets that it's going to be very useful just to stop him in his tracks, so we can get a good just keep away from him, make sure he's well out of his sight range. Also, it helps if I don't actually keep missing like I'm doing now. Probably not hitting him from a great angle at the moment. Sometimes the hitboxes of terrain is a bit weird, but that's a common occurrence in Fallout games, as Fallout New Vegas fans and players should know. So we're doing pretty good damage against him, and I think we'll have him so badly stunned and staggered by this whole sniper business that I think we'll be able to kill him without him seeing us, which is pretty nice. Certainly isn't the most probably action-packed gameplay, but this is a good time to show off the sniper perk in its overpowered form. See the extra projectiles that this weapon fires, while they may be of the standard receiver, doing less damage than the advanced receiver bullet we've got happening. It all adds into the chance of being affected by the sniper perk, although it doesn't happen when I hip fire though, so I gotta remember to scope in. Almost attacks us there, but we managed to knock him over before he found out where we were, and Swan dies not knowing just who the hell was shooting him. So yeah, it's quite an easy method to kill the big guy if you're not really having if you don't really have the strength of a big weapon or wacky weapon to, you know, do it for you. But yeah, easy kill. Let's move on to something else. Alrighty, so we've seen this weapon's strength against a big dopey super mutant who moves slow, but what about something a little more fast moving? So around here there should be some sort of giant crab for us to shoot, and we'll make sure we do as much damage to him as possible through VATs and critical hits first, because I have a feeling this fight won't be as so easy as Swan made it for us. So we're doing pretty good damage on him so far. We get that whole bullet animation, which is pretty neat. Still getting the sneak attack crits, so there we go. He's probably finally detected us now. At least I'd think so. Alright, now he has. And unfortunately for this giant crab dude, he is susceptible to Sniper 2 as well. So we'll continue to knock him down as much as we possibly can. As he shuffles about, he's probably trying to find us and hunt us down. A nice face shot will neutralize his little running at me there, and we'll do it again, and down he goes. Should I leave this Milet kill claw alone? Oh, these dudes have hard shells. Even a sneak attack crit couldn't kill him in one. So even though he did put a little more pressure on us than Swan, we're still hidden by the darkness of the night and the noise of the suppressor, and Volta 88 has suffered damage. I couldn't care less. We'll move on to something else. Alright, let's see how we go against an enemy that is a little bit more perceptive than your average crab or swan. It's the giant deathclaw over here. Now, I have said in the past that this is one of the meanest deathclaws that you can face with this monster mod that I'm using. So I'll be eager to see if this thing can actually beat him. And it looks like we're going very well so far. The sniper knockdown effect is obviously doing a great job, and as long as we can keep him down, we'll keep those red scorpions alive too, and that'll be even more of a distraction for him, so we can keep on hitting him like this. Now we want to probably get in this weapon's range a bit, so we don't have to, you know, deal with the lessened damage by it. Because if you are out of your weapon's designated range, it will actually do half damage. So it's best for us to make sure that we're in optimal range for it without being too close to the damn thing. Now he's gonna jump around and swipe a bit and be generally hard to hit, but he is a big target, so we'll manage to take him down quite easily. Looks like we probably won't have to use VATs here if everything keeps proceeding as such. Don't know where those red scorpions went off to. Maybe he actually killed them. But as you can see, through the stopping power, I mean, well, could I say stopping power if it's knocking them down? Through its infinite friggin' knockdown effect, we can drop even the biggest and scariest of deathclaws in this mod. So definitely a very good weapon if you've got the right perk stacked for it. I will go one more creature, I think. Something small and fast moving. Alrighty, so we're back where it all started, back in Vault 111, and it is time to face some sort of Radroach, and this dude is the sniper's worst nightmare, as you'll probably see very soon. So there he is over there, and we're about to aggro him by shooting him in the face. It's important to get as many sneak attack crits on him as possible, because this dude charges at you like a mad bull, and it's a huge issue when your weapon only has 5 in the mag and shoots about as fast as a wet week when compared to any other weapon that is automatic in this game. So we'll try and stay hidden from him, but if it hits the fan we can go into VATS and hopefully get some sort of a knockdown effect on him. He's searching around, looks like he's found a fence. He's got good pathfinding, this dude, and look how fast he runs. Alright, now he's onto us, he's mutated, and now he is playing for blood. So hopefully we can get ourselves knocked down here. We'll quickly capitalize on that by running away. And he's hit us on the exit, which is a real pain, but we'll jump over this fence. What you gonna do about that, Mr. Roach? When all else fails, just mess up their pathing. That is my advice to anyone. Oh, there he is! Okay, so you can tell that he hits extremely hard. So it's going to be a huge problem because I only get so many shots in VATS. We'll try to hop over this fence. He'll probably be right on my tail as soon as I get around the corner. Got a few action points to spare, we might as well gamble him away, I suppose, on this Radroach. There we go, he's all nice and knocked down. Looks like we got a couple of knockdowns in a row. That reload is a pain to deal with, but I guess we've got no alternative. We hit him with a crit. Can he get me in here? That is the question. I'm fearing for my life. I'm running away from a Radroach. Stay away! Don't come any closer. Ooh, he's right around the corner. Mind you, if I had an explosive Gatling laser, this fight would be already over. I've dropped back into caution, which means it's time to do our sneak attack hits. Shoot him in the face, and again, and again, and again, once more. Come on, gotta run, gotta run! Oh boy, we are so close to death. I've never seen a Radroach quite so terrifying in my life. But I think we have him on the ropes now. He's just gonna break dance a bit to get himself out of the knockdown. And what we'll do now is panic shoot him in VATS and hope that he dies. Alrighty, there you go. So, main weakness of this and their Sanctuary, and for any other sniper weapons, yoink, is that it's just terrible against fast enemies that charge at you simply because of its design. But for everything else, the big stupid super mutants, I think this weapon would suit for them just fine. So keep being stealthy with this weapon and you'll have good results. If you want this weapon for yourself or would like to try something similar out, links will be in the description for this mod, and it's on all platforms too, so don't worry if you're on PS4, this one's for you guys too. Thanks for watching.